Thanks for joining us here on ARC Salt Lake. I'm Brian Schneid. It's Wednesday, December 17th. Tonight, taking a look at numerous missing persons cases, some involving people who have been previously found and are now being looked for again. That is coming up in Utah's Missing. Before we get there, though, let's take a look at your forecast here. Meteorologist Chase Thomason joining us tonight. Special appearance here on ARC Salt Lake. We don't get you all the time, but when we do, we get to ask the tough questions like, where is the snow, Chase?
Yeah, well, the snow's up in the mountains. You probably noticed that powerful cold front that rolled through northern Utah. Not a ton of precipitation, but we did see some very intense winds. Take a look. Category 3 hurricane force winds at the top of Snowbird today, gusting to 120 miles per hour, which is pretty remarkable. Top of Snow Basin, 94 miles per hour, and even saw a little bit of damage here along the Wasatch Front. Tooele had a gust near 70, 67 in Evanston, University of Utah 65, Ogden at 58 miles per hour. It's because of this cold front that has been racing through the northern half of the state. Most of the showers are gone with the rain and snow out in Colorado. Most of our winds are relaxing just a bit. Still quite gusty, though, up towards Evanston and southwestern Wyoming, close to 60 miles per hour in Rock Springs. Still a little breezy in Ogden at 30 miles per hour. But overnight into tomorrow morning, we are forecasting lighter winds. It's chilly out there right now, low to mid-40s, and those temperatures will continue to fall into the 30s by 10 o'clock. And tomorrow morning, we'll be hovering near freezing under mostly cloudy skies. We're not done yet. An atmospheric river will send more waves of rain and mountain snow. I'll let you know exactly when as we head into the weekend. Coming up, my full forecast.
Before you head out, download our 2 News weather app, get live radar and weather alerts sent right to your phone. The app is free to download. 200 days since Kylie Ariano was last seen or heard from. Kylie's family continuing to push for any possible information on her whereabouts. Kylie left home in Garden City late May, so it's been more than 6 months now. Kylie's mom has been leading the charge with information and awareness. Rich County Sheriff's Office, the lead investigating agency, family says with the help of the FBI, no clear indication at this point where the 16-year-old went, who she was with. However, some tips and potential sightings have come in from around the country. At this point, none have been confirmed, but if you have any information, contact the Rich County Sheriff's Office or call 911 immediately. We've talked a lot about Kylie Ariano over the last half year or so. If you've missed any of the conversations we've had with Kylie's mom, the sheriff in Rich County, or a private investigator working this case, you can find them on our KUTV YouTube page under the Utah's Missing tab. Missing again out of Elko County, Nevada. Shyann Dickinson was featured on last week's show as someone who was found after 6 months of being on the run. She took off again, according to her mother. Shyann was last seen in the Spring Creek area in Elko County. She was last seen December 10th. Previously, Shyann was found in Winnemucca after police officers there found her in the area. She'd been on the run for more than 6 months. Parents had no idea where she went. A few months ago, we spoke with Cheyenne's father on Utah's Missing. Take a listen.
She's loving and caring, and she's funny, and she's an awesome person. She's just going through some times right now, and you know, I'd like to be there to help her through them. You know, life isn't easy, and you know, it's hard, and I think I could get her through these troubled times, you know, given the chance.
Well, if you've seen Shyann or know of her whereabouts in the last week or so, contact the Elko County Sheriff's Office, 775-738-3421. Staying in Elko County tonight, where investigators are working to identify skeletal human remains discovered in a shallow grave. Deputies with the Elko County Sheriff's Office called out around 9 o'clock on December 14th to an area near Devil's Gate, just north of Interstate 80, after someone reported finding bones. This was on Sunday night. When deputies arrived, they confirmed the remains were human. They shared these photos today. A shallow grave was located. The Sheriff's Detectives Division was brought in to process the scene and begin excavation. According to the Sheriff's Office, the remains made it impossible with the condition that they were found to determine really how long the grave had been there or who the victim may be. A full autopsy will be conducted by the Washoe County Medical Examiner to determine the cause of death and help identify the victim. The Sheriff's Office says the case is being investigated as a homicide and remains an active, ongoing investigation. Anyone with information encouraged to contact the Elko County Sheriff's Office tip line, 775-748-1684. You can submit a tip through the Elko County Sheriff's app that I found myself looking around on today, or you can call the Regional Communication Center non-emergency number. That is 775-777-7300. 29-year-old August Beckwith took off after being released from a hospital in Salt Lake City. You may remember the large search for August in November and early December. August was recently found in Taylorsville at an Apollo Burger when someone called for a welfare check. He was reunited with family and took off again a few days later. His mother's been organizing a search for him. His mom told us on Monday that August is autistic and is previously nonverbal, uses selective speech, which can come and go depending on stress and safety. If you see August, call Salt Lake City Police. A woman and her 4 children missing from Utah, believed to be in Europe, and there's concerns about religious extremism with the mom, talking about biblical events and, quote, the end of times. Alicia Ann Seymour has been charged with 4 counts of custodial interference. Police conducted a welfare check on December 2nd. When police got to the Seymour's home, the door was unlocked, apartment was empty, and they found a notebook containing plans to shred documents, discard phones, and take passports. Police learned Seymour and her 4 children boarded a one-way flight to Amsterdam from Salt Lake City International Airport. That was on November 29th. The flight eventually landed in Croatia. On December 2nd, a voicemail was left for the father of one of the children, with Seymour claiming to be in France with the children. The children's ages 3, 7, 8, 11. It's believed Seymour has no intention of returning the children back to Utah. 2 6-year-old sisters missing from Provo since July of this year. Likely the first you've ever heard of this case, which has gotten very little attention both in the media and on social media. Sophia and Amelia Vincent are registered missing on the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children database. They've been missing since July 21st of this year. Both are 6 years old. So I spoke with Provo police about this case after finding this on the website. PD told me this is a custodial case with the mother not communicating with courts or law enforcement. It's believed the children are with the mother in the Seattle area. The police department looking at possibly filing charges in this case, as you just heard with the last case we just shared with you. If you have any information about Sophia and Amelia Vincent, 6 years old, both of them, contact Provo Police. Be sure to join us every Wednesday on Utah's Missing here on ARC Salt Lake. We are dedicated to helping Utahns find their missing loved ones or share some new information on cold cases to help generate new tips. Some of you took advantage of this tonight, just in the comment section on a post. But if you would like a case to be shared, be sure to reach out directly on social media.